Hey everyone, SMZ here. We're playing some Raid Shadow Legends today, and we're looking at Cursed City. So the Cursed City of Centronos is one of my favorite game modes added in the recent past, and this is actually the first time I've been able to complete all 101 stages. So I'm pretty happy about that. But also the least number of turns in my clan, so that's amazing. So we are going to look at Soul Cross because this is one of the areas that most people struggle with. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at some of the stages which people struggle the most with. One of those stages is, of course, S17, Tainted Fyro, or the Hard Fire Knight. So this fight is a tough one. You need specific champions. I'm going to show you the champions that I have used, and a lot of my champions, at least three of them. So Morrigan was a fusion, Ronda was a free login champion, Ramantu, if you go long enough into the game, you are able to get it. Most people who are going to be attempting this are going to be further along in the game that they probably should have Ramantu. I have Frozen Banshee in there just because she has a 6-star blessing. You can take any champion that has a 6-star blessing and put that Phantom Touch on them because that allows you to have multiple hits to break the shield. Very essential for this Hardfire Knight. I'm using Raglan. Yes, I know Raglan is a void legendary, very difficult to obtain. I'm using her for her cleanse and for her triple hit A1. I'm not sure what other. I think Necmo could be one. He has a single hitter, but he has decreased speed and increased speed and a turn meter boost, which could be amazing. Talking of turn meter boost, I'm using Morrigan. Morrigan is such an amazing champion, and the more the time goes by, the more content comes out, the more interesting she becomes. So she has a decreased speed on the A1. She has, of course, turn meter boost and increased speed, and most importantly, she has heal reduction, which cannot be removed on her passive. This is very helpful in this fight because if you're able to break the shield and you put this on, he never heals. One of the issues with Fire Knight is he keeps healing and he keeps destroying our max HP, so this stops him healing. Talking of destroying the max HP, we start out in one of my champions in a bolster set. I think that's Frozen Banshee. So that the first few hits, when the Fire Knight is hitting you on the shield, it doesn't destroy any max HP. Other than that, we're using Ronda, amazing champion because of her passive for this fight, because she has a 15% chance to join the attack, and she has a triple hit A1, which is great. Ramantu, amazing champion again. So what he has is this amazing A2 ability. He attacks 4 times and he puts on a lot of useful debuffs. So we're going to use his ability to break the shield and then later place debuffs so the Fire Knight slows down. So with that said, let's jump into the fight and see how it goes. So of course we want to start not on auto. It's not that easy of a fight. Let's go. So first thing you notice is the Fire Knight has a rather high turn meter to begin with. So that means is I don't want to attempt breaking the shield right away. So I'm gonna A1 this first cycle. I'll let him take a turn. Unfortunate thing is that he's gonna use his A2 ability and he's gonna put 2 debuffs on us. Not ideal, but we're gonna take that. So we just A1 here. With Ramantu, again I'm gonna save my A2. Just gonna A1 here. We are gonna A1 with Raglan as well. Again, one of the other thing to note is even if you know you can't destroy the shield, it's better to take it down as much as possible, because the lower the shield stacks when he takes a turn, the less he destroys the max HP. Again, it's not relevant for the first turn because I have a shield on, but for later turns, even if you know you can't break the shield, keep poking at it. The lower the stack, the less max HP destroying you're gonna take. So we're gonna take it down as much as we can. As you saw, we took it down 11 hits. So now he's taken a turn. He's put his debuffs on 3 of my champions, interesting. So Raglan has a high resistance, of course, and Ramantu is wearing this new artifact set from the Siege. I don't remember the name right now. Feral, I think, which gives him a block debuff for his first turn, which is why he did not take the debuffs. Anyways, so we will do our increased speed and turn meter boost. We'll take Ramantu to do his debuffs. Luckily, Ronda joins in. Shield is down a lot. We are going to use her A2 of Raglan to remove the debuffs. Now, Frozen Banshee, he attacks 2 times and she has a 6-star Phantom Touch, which means she is definitely going to hit a third time and she might even hit a fourth time. Let's see. She hit 3 times and Ronda joins. Such an amazing champion, Ronda, for this fight. We're going to continue A1ing. Now we're very close to breaking the shield. And there we have it. The shield is down. Hopefully we get a turn. I want Morgan to take a turn so she can place. One thing we can do now, the shield is broken. We can use this ability, Frozen Banshee, because it kills the turn meter. Yes, perfect. So Morgan has taken a turn. Heal reduction is on, which means he can't heal. Now what we're going to do is we're going to try to put decrease speed. This would be amazing. Perfect. Decrease speed lands, and he takes turn. Completely fine. We have 2 essential debuffs. Now, Fire Knight is much slower. He has a decreased speed on, and he's not going to heal. We are going to continue to break the shield. This time we have a bit longer to break the shield because of that decreased speed. So let's keep going. All the multi-hit abilities as much as we can. I hope Ronda joins in. She hasn't so far. Down to 4. Now I could use Breaks Fury. That would break the shield. I'm gonna save it now. And the reason I save it is those are important debuffs which could come in handy if I can get him to take a turn now. Hopefully. Let's put Poison Sensitivity. Why not? There you go. Now what's great about this is if you could see the decreased speed is going to run out. So it would be great if we, using this ability, we can get decreased speed as well as the defense down and weaken. Let's hope for that. Perfect, we got all of them in. Now we're in good shape. We have all the important debuffs on him. Let's use our money ability. Let's go Ronda. That's good damage right there. Again, my Ronda is not in the best damage build, but she does her job. So let's continue. I mean, we have the decrease speed 3 turns on, so we don't really use the A1. Let's get the decrease accuracy. Why not? Do we need to heal? We can. We can see that the debuff putting ability of Fire Knight is on 4-time cooldown, so he's not going to put debuffs on. So let's just heal. We continue. A1, 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 and again, as you can notice, breaking the shield becomes much easier when the decreased speed is on. There you go. Ronda, join in, come on. There you go. And just like that, the shield is down. Again, let's use the damage ability. Continue running. Luckily, Ronda joins in again. Now, what we need to do is basically just watch out for 2 main debuffs. These 2. We have to make sure we don't let them run out. Right? So each time we're going to break the shield, each time we're going to ensure that these 2 debuffs are on the Fire Knight, and keep chopping away at him, and we're going to break him. So we just boost up. We are going to continue. I'm not gonna go through the whole fight at the same rate because it's a bit repetitive, but the essential elements on how you face the fight are exactly the same. So again, we're going to continue to try to break the shield. Watch out for these debuffs, and let's see. Some damage at a time. Shield is down. We need to ensure we get these debuffs definitely in. So right now, since the shield is down, I can use the turn meter filling ability. Ronda joins in again. For the heal reduction, the only thing we need to do is for Morgan to take a turn. So again, the shield is down. I can heal. I don't need the A1 right now. There you go. Heal reduction is on. We need to get the decrease speed on. So now we pray that we can get it on. There we go. And we keep going. So that's basically the main setup. We're going to continue, and this is how you can take the Fire Knight down. It's going to take some time, but again, you will get him down. He will die in a bit. I'm not going to continue the fight because it's just, as I said, it's just repeating. But I do want to show the gear on my champions. So what we have is we have Ramantu. I'm using a feral set. I don't have some of the accessories left to get him to 9-piece, so I have him in 7-piece. But he has high speed, 272. I know it can be higher, but this is good enough. He has a very high accuracy. You don't need that. I have him on a very high accuracy because I use him in arena. I think around 300 is generally a good number for any PvE content. So those are the two numbers you basically are looking for with Ramantu. If you have Ramantu, I would say definitely book him. He's amazing, and especially for this ability, his A2. And I have Brimstone on him, which is also great. He's already putting on 4 debuff. Why not a 5th, especially for the Sand Devil. Then we have Rhonda. In damage gear, nothing very impressive. It's just some lethal gear on her. I have her in 5.6k attack, 245 crit damage, and nothing else matters a bit. Speed is rather low, but it's fine. If I really wanted to optimize this, I would pump her speed up, but it works. Okay, where are the other champions? Yes, they are. So Raglan, she is the one in the bolster set. Apologies for thinking that it was Banshee. So she's in bolster. The important stats on her are, of course, good survivability, so HP and defense, but most importantly, speed and resistance. Those are the two important things. 240, again, I can pump this up, but again, good enough. It will make the fight easier if this speed is more up around 270 or 280 for sure. Resistance, I think this is good enough. Can even go lower, but I don't want to restrict her to being used just in the Fire Knight. Then we have Morrigan. Oh, I'm even missing a banner on Morrigan. Interesting. Have her in high accuracy anyways, but she's missing 100 order accuracy because of the banner. I have her in a high speed, 311. Actually, let's just put on a banner on her. Let's see. Attack. This looks like a good banner for her. So I have her in speed and perception. She has around 500 accuracy. Again, 300 or so is good enough for PvE content. 300, 350. She has in good speed, 333. So as high as possible. She is your turn meter boosting champion. Make her go as fast as you can. Nothing else matters. Speed and accuracy to land the debuffs. Finally, Frozen Banshee. As you can see, very random gear just thrown on her. Nothing very special. She has 240 speed, again higher the better, and enough accuracy to land her debuffs. 390, again around 300 is fine. The most important thing for her is Phantom Touch. I have 6-star, which is great because 100% chance of an extra hit and 35% chance of a second hit, which is great for this fight. So yeah, that's the team. I hope that you are able to beat the Fire Knight in this rotation, and thank you for watching the video, and hang around to see some of the other Cursed City stages coming soon. Thank you.